Alrighty, so I need to push into Challenger for the week, and I figured that in the same vein as the King team that we used, I kind of wanted to use Merlin because she also has double AoE, and I mean she's going to throw on a lot of debuffs, which is kind of interesting, but on top of the fact that her new Holy Relic is going to give us damage reduction for each debuff on the enemy, we're also going to be using Zeldris in the back, which should potentially give us a lot more stats, maybe be a lot tankier. I have Tarmio Link on Meli. I could potentially go for more damage and stuff on him, which this is geared, so I need to definitely mess with my gear. But either way, I think this will kind of go into the same concept. If you didn't see the King video, the idea here is that with Meli's passive right here, it says when an applicable ally uses an attack skill, the target receives 1 seed of the end effect up to 3. It actually applies the seed before the attack goes off, so you can basically use double AoE into Meli's AoE, and this is going to completely remove all of those stacks because they'll get 3, and it actually ends up putting 1 dark stack on, or 1 dark energy on Meli for every single character. So that'll be 3 stacks at the very beginning. More than likely, they're going to have Tarmio Link on, so it'll actually disable or skill disable the Merlin, and then at the beginning of the next turn, we will actually remove that stack or that debuff from Meli's passive as well. And then it's going to give him another Dark Energy, which means we're going to get 4, and then we pop all creation really, really easily. So that's kind of the concept. Let me mess around with their gear really quickly, and then we will hop in. Alright, so we have a Demon team. Okay, with Melascula, turn 1, or first match. Kind of interesting. I assume that we'll kill Melascula pretty easily. This is a bot. But I don't actually know. Like, I don't think this is going to be better than the King team. It looks like our damage is definitely kind of better, but then again, I was using King in ungeared as well, so that probably has a little bit to do with it also. Gonna be a little bit interesting. The King's shield is going to make us do more damage, which is nice, and it's going to let us tank a little bit more, which is also nice. So, in that regard, I think the King's shield is better, but I don't think it's too bad. So, Melascula is kind of a nuisance here. I think we go AoE into... I guess we'll just throw the Meli cards out. This might be a stupid idea, because if we don't end up killing... okay, so... we take a lot of unnecessary counters here, but this is going to remove his stance at the very worst, so that's kind of nice. We do get his ultimate, and if he doesn't apply any other debuffs, which he might, I should be able to cleanse off that skill disable, so that could be kind of nice. It was probably very unnecessary. I could have just Bond comboed maybe against the Chandler and got the same effect, but I wouldn't have drew Meli's ultimate there. So yeah, we have all creation now. We're kind of chilling. I think, I don't know what would be best. I guess we just throw that out, because why not? Because this should kill Melascula pretty easily. We have all creation with the ultimate, so this should deal a lot. Yeah, 2 million. I've definitely used his ultimate without all creation, and it has done way less, like actually way less, like embarrassingly bad damage. But you know, if you know how the Meli works, if you're using him under the right circumstances, you should be in a good enough position where you can kind of pull things off. We did not get rid. I don't have any Meli cards either. I mean, Chandler's not going to be able to take me, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go for... I mean, I could crit. I don't think we'll be able to kill. He has a lot of HP-related stats. I guess we'll just go for it, because why not? Who cares? I mean, not worried about a Chandler ultimate. It really isn't going to make that big of a deal. We'll see. Oh, okay. Bond actually kind of pulling it out there. I'm kind of surprised, because we didn't have 2 times crit damage from the snipe card there, because we're disabled, but Okay, I mean, you know, all right. Alrighty. Ooh, okay. Surprisingly, a mirror match. Actually, very surprising. I'm assuming, I'm not 100% positive on this, but I'm assuming if he has evasion food, which he doesn't, I think it would still put the seed stack on from Meli. So that, I don't think that there's any way you can really counter this triple AoE strat, which is very interesting. Like, obviously this is a strat that you want to go first with, but I don't know. I don't know if there's, I mean, I guess we do have good CC with this team. Like, Merlin's not like the craziest CC character, of course, and I mean, if I really wanted to, I guess I could just run everybody on HP defense and just go for like max CC potential. But for the most part, I would say that do I use the AoE here? I'm actually kind of skeptical if it's going to kill or not. I think I guarantee the kill on Meli instead, and then maybe do this. Okay, I don't think the AoE would have killed there, actually. I mean, him having 3 stacks is, what, 30% defense related? So, I mean, we still crit on all of those hits, which is actually kind of nuts. Oh, that's unfortunate. But I guess it is what it is. Luckily, he has Bond, so I'm going to get my stacks pretty easily here. I can potentially even attack in with somebody, use an AoE here, gain my last stack for all creation, and then use a big AoE card. I don't know. You definitely have to put a little bit more thought in. Like, I think with Purg Meli, for example, like, there's a little bit of strategy that goes into making sure that you pop your, you know, true magic stack and everything, but for the most part, I would say it's relatively easy to kind of use him. Escanor's doing kind of like nothing on a team like this, so I'm not really sure about that. This will remove the seed stacks from Merlin and give us all creation, so we cleanse. Unfortunately, if we don't kill Merlin here, which we do, 1.3 is insane. If we didn't kill Merlin there, we would have disabled ourselves again, which would have been kind of unfortunate. But because we popped all creation, I think we ranked up there. I wasn't paying the most attention, but we should have ranked up, which is kind of nuts. So that was, I think that ended up being a level 3 card. So 1.3 million on an AoE. I mean, it's starting to become not that crazy. Like, there's definitely a couple of characters that have been able to hit insane numbers on not an ult nowadays. And I don't know what to think about that. But either way. Alrighty, here is the meta team. I feel like this is the most meta team. This is the team that I feel like I end up seeing the most with him. I mean, I maybe see the demon team a bit too. Like, I feel like that was kind of the team that everybody kind of wanted to use with him as soon as he dropped, but I definitely see that king team quite a bit. Alrighty, so we're in our placement matches at this point. We'll see if we can pull it off here. Alright, we out CC, which is good. I feel like that's kind of the kicker. You kind of want to make sure that you go first with this team, so that way you can get your seed stacks as quickly as possible, and then you can pop your all creation on turn 2. I guess it comes down to a little bit of RNG on, like, if you pull extra Meli cards to kind of, you know, follow up a little bit more. But like this is insane. Like, pulling a level 2 there, it's going to get ranked up at the beginning of my turn because we'll end up cleansing off at least that debuff, which is nuts. His Bond also puts debuffs on us, which it won't matter too much. We'll remove 1 from each character, but like, just the disable that we have on Merlin is enough for him to get all creation, which is kind of insane, like how easy that is. Doesn't quite kill my Bond there, which is really helpful, but we just instantly get a level 3, which is maybe, you know, maybe a bit overpowered. I'll be honest with you. It's maybe a touch overpowered. So, can we kill? We can kill. Escanor's really tanky, and sometimes, like, I'm really not sure how much damage I'm going to do with that man, because sometimes I do good damage to him, sometimes I do really not good damage to him, and then I get kind of embarrassed by it. But, yeah, easy kill on both of the DPS characters there, which is nice. And that's pretty much going to be game, because I don't think that... I really don't think that Roxy's going to be able to pull it off. Like, Roxy, when she got her Holy Relic, was actually doing some pretty impressive damage, And not that she's not going to do impressive damage now. I mean, that's not great. But, you know, most of her characters have been sort of killed off at this point. We've even lowered a little bit of her attack-related stats. I think that's only, like, what, 6%? Because these are only, like, 2% each. Yeah. So, I mean, that's not really, like, a huge factor there. But, you know what I mean. It's still pretty crazy in general. Just go ahead and use both of these, I guess. Alrighty, we have our last placement. Ooh, I get out CC'd, so this is going to be kind of a big thing. I imagine, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to lose per se just because of that, but I would imagine he's going to have a really good opportunity to kill me because of that. So, he's going to be able to set up. The triple AoE play against Lost Vein Meli is also not super smart. So, I'm tempted to try and not do that. I guess I could remove her stance turn 1 instead. That's a lot of damage from just the AoE there. He's going to kill Bond. Yeah, that's actually unfortunate. So now I basically have to go for the triple AoE play. Pending. I mean, maybe I'll have decent card draw here, but... like, I could go for an AoE into, like, double single target, but... I don't really know. Because I'm not going to be able to get... I almost think it would be better to not get all creation here. But I guess we're just going to try it, maybe, to see. Because, I mean, I can still use my next match as like, trying to rank up as well. Which, if I get like unlucky on that one, too, could be a problem. But we'll see how much damage this does. Okay, so still good damage. I do pop all creation. I do have one orb though. One orb, or dark. I guess they're called dark energy. I want to call it orb. That's going to give me a little bit of defense related. If he has another stance here, that's going to be kind of annoying because now I'm not going to be able to hit like a good DPS character with it. But if he goes for a lot of melee cards, is that a stance? Infect. Pretty good damage, too. Okay, single target into Meli. Pretty decent damage. Ooh, doesn't kill me. Disables himself. Okay. So... I think I'm going to use this, so that way I have 2... I really need to kill Meli here. I should have a lot of, well, maybe not a lot, but I should have some pretty good lifesteal here. So we'll see how that goes. I really just want to make sure that he dies, I guess. Okay. Okay. We do have type advantage on him as well. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you can see the difference there. The difference is so insane. Okay, so we're not quite full, but pretty darn close. He could still ult gauge remove me because of the pulverized card here, so maybe it almost would have been better if I would have sent that onto Deanne, because we would have had type advantage, would have killed her, the ult control wouldn't have been a big issue. He still might be able to pull off like a really nice Bond combo here. Looks like he is going to do that. And honestly, if he kills Meli, it's GG, because these two characters wouldn't be able to kill. Okay. I'll be honest, I think going for, the Meli would have been the better idea. I guess I don't have that many dark orbs, though. So maybe it's not that crazy, because I'm only going to cleanse 2 here. I don't really think that I'm not going to say I'm not going to kill, because that's good damage. But I don't know. That is the risk. That is the risk I take. You know, I mean, maybe the killing Zeldris off wasn't that bad, considering he got rid of, you know, some extra stats and everything from Zeldris' passive. He's probably going to be able to ult control me again. This Bond ultimate is probably going to kill me. Yeah, he's guaranteeing the crit on it as well, which is pretty much like a guaranteed death. I do have Tarmio Link, but yeah, against that much HP, it's not going to be a factor. So Yeah. Okay, well, good games to him, honestly. Like, I think if I would have went first, well, would it have made that big of a deal? Because I was able to get off the combo and everything like that. Maybe it would have been a big deal, but, you know, props to him. Let me grab one more ticket. We'll see if we can win this thing. Okay, so in a desperate last attempt... Is this the same guy? No. I would have LCC'd anyway, but in a desperate last attempt there, I moved him to HP defense, which gave me an extra 6k CC, which is kind of nuts. I'm gonna go for the triple AoE play to go for the all creation, because honestly, Meli wasn't doing the craziest damage to... Like, I mean, he did good damage, don't get me wrong, but you know, he's not gonna have the Diane stance on, but he's gonna have the Bond combo, actually. We do have a lot of defense related, though. I'm assuming he'll have to infect with Meli, Bond combo to kill me. But, okay, he's going to stance instead, so that's going to take a lot of his kill potential down. If he double Meli cards me, I think I'll be okay. I don't think that Diane stance was the greatest option here. Goes for... Bond. Okay. I mean, is what it is. So we're gonna cleanse rank up. We... I almost want to go for this to try to kill, and then that on Meli. I don't know if that's going to be the best idea or not. Not the greatest damage there either. Oh! Completely forgot about Merlin's passive there, which was able to proc. So we stunned her out. I didn't even think about that, but accidental win on my part, I guess. So that works out for me. So now she's stunned. He does still have Bond, and he has not used his combo here. So he's going to go for this. I do have Tarmio Link. I think that there's not a really good chance for him to kill. Oh, okay. This actually is going to hurt a lot. Never mind. Okay, okay. He's not out yet. He's not out yet. He has the fire debuff on, which is not very good for me. I think I throw this out. Oh, let me make sure that I'm attacking the right character here. Let me throw this out. And then do this. Because this is gonna, I think, proc the Merlin thing. It's an attack seal, no, okay, it's the corrosion one. I don't think the corrosion one's gonna be that big of a deal. And this doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to kill here. Oh, I do. Okay, that's actually really, really good for me. Unfortunately, I was infected there because Meli's infect was a 2-turn infect. He's probably going to have ult removal, so it's not going to matter too much. He can probably even kill... Well, I don't know. She's not going to do that much damage. He would need to maybe double attack with Diane to kill. And he does. Ah! Yep, that is something. That is definitely something. I could go for Merlin's ultimate. But it's not going to matter too much because he's probably still going to be able to ult remove me. I guess I need to go for the dissolve so they don't get their ultimate. And then we'll use this. Unfortunate. I definitely think that, well, I don't know if King would have been that much better. Like, maybe we wouldn't have got infected, but a level 3 infect card with charge on it as well seems like it would probably get through that. I do have a 5/6 Merlin now, which isn't like, I don't know. I was never a big fan of Merlin's ultimate, but he's gonna hit me with the Diane. Yeah, so now I have dissolve on and no ultimate, which is very unfortunate. It's not gonna matter if I dissolve again, really, but actually, let me do, well, it's not gonna matter. Like, I could throw this on, and it'll still be a dissolve. I guess It might have been better. Nah, okay. It actually still procced the Merlin passive, though, which is kind of surprising. I think I'm kind of screwed here. I think I'm going to lose my placements here. Unfortunate. It is what it is, though. Okay. Firestorm or whatever it's called. Fusion reactor. I get stunned on Merlin, which is unfortunate. Decent damage there. I've seen him do some pretty good damage. I don't think that it's going to be enough to kill the DN here, because we have type disadvantage. Yeah, unfortunate. God. Bad match, I think. I don't know, unless I just really surprisingly pull this off, which I don't think is going to happen. I don't think that there's really a reason to keep you here. So I think we'll probably call it there. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely screwed now. If I could have merged, that would have been really nice too. I have a level 3, but maybe we can get her ult gauge low enough to where she can't ult control me, but I highly doubt it. I guess that's maybe an oh well moment. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. A little bit of I don't really want to call it an interesting one, but it was something. If I could position my cards right, I could maybe merge, but I don't think that that's going to happen. Oh well. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I did end up winning. I wish I would have recorded it. I wish I wouldn't have turned the recording off, but I did get my ultimate, and I did win.